Thank you, Madam Chair. I want to thank my colleagues for the give and take, for the push and pull and the contributions of this committee to the point that we're here today to vote it out of committee and onward towards ratification. I think it's fair to say everybody's contributed, but I think it's also fair to say that there was one person who led the charge, and that's President Trump. And I think it's undeniable, whether you like him or don't like him, whether you agree with his style of leadership, his rhetoric, you have to sit back, I think, and at least respect the unbelievable productivity and accomplishments that have come out of this administration under his leadership for the last 3 years. It's hard to believe in 3 years. We've got historic tax cuts and regulatory relief that have unleashed this economy, and we're seeing unprecedented growth in jobs and our overall economy. So we've given a freer market to the American people and to our job creators. On top of that, there's been a tremendous investment in our farmers and in the agriculture economy with the passage of a bipartisan farm bill. And so the safety net is more reliable, and there have been important investments in rural America and the unleashing of American energy dominance through the policies of this administration. And now we're here on the precipice of passing this historic trade agreement that is going to be great for American workers. It's going to be great for American manufacturers and farmers. And it's quite extraordinary. And I want to say to our president, thank you for keeping your promises to the American people. Thank you for, after 25 years, we have somebody with the foresight and with the iron will and the resolve to say, I'm not going to just talk about these things. I'm going to do something about it. I'm going to deliver for the American people what I said I would do. I look back at the 2016 campaign where he said in Pennsylvania, and I quote, "I'm going to tell our NAFTA partners that I intend to immediately renegotiate the terms of that agreement to get a better deal by a lot, not just a little, by a lot for our workers." To the American workers, today is President Trump's fulfillment of his promise. You should know he's got your back. And he went on to say in his inaugural address, "From this day forward, a new vision will govern our land. From this moment on, it's going to be the America First policy. Every decision on trade, on taxes, immigration, foreign affairs will be made to the benefit of American workers and American families." I think he's absolutely made good on that statement. He went on to say in the first State of the Union address, "I believe strongly in free trade, but it also has to be fair trade. And it's been a long time since we've had fair trade." He went on to say, "I'm not going to let America and its great companies and workers be taken advantage of any longer. They have been taken advantage for too long, no longer." Folks, I'm glad that we can all share in some contribution here, but the fact is the heavy lifting was done by this president, and our country's going to be better for it. Every one of those that I listed, this just continues to build on America's successes. There is a great awakening, there is a renaissance, and truly America is back like never before, and the best, I believe, is yet to be seen. Because this is a template, as Speaker Pelosi said, a template for expediting more comprehensive free trade agreements. This will strengthen our hand against China and trying to get resolution to a fair, balanced, and equitable trade relationship. This is significant in so many ways, and not the least of which is just the stability and certainty for more investment, more growth, not just in the United States, in Mexico and Canada. So thank you, Bob Lighthizer, for your meticulousness, for your relentlessness, for your accessibility to both sides of the aisle. And thank you again, President Trump, for putting America first and for making America even greater than it was before you came to office.